Right, morning everybody. Hopefully we can all hear and see that the new update's working alright in the system. So get yourselves ready, standing tall, those feet under your hips, tummy's drawn in, engaging that core, arms down at the side. And we're going to wake up those senses, just that little rock forwards and back. Just catching that weight on your toes, stopping yourself falling back, taking that step if you need. Just a few times, just find that balance point, waking ourselves up. That's it, a couple more times. And then find that spot where we're nicely balanced. Hands onto hips, or one hand front behind. We're going to loosen that lower back up. We're tilting that pelvis through. Finding that neutral spine. That's it. Tilt under, a little squeeze of the tummy, then an arch in the bottom of the spine. That's it, a few more times. Getting our bodies set up, ready to go. Good, one more. And find that neutral spine in that nicely balanced position. We'll get those feet moving. Those creaks and cracks going out of those toes, get those joints loosened up, arms joining in. That's it. Just nice walking movement, opposite arm, opposite leg. So just gradually increase that range of movement with your arms, bringing them up towards shoulder height. So we always start off the same, just warming ourselves up, loosening off. That's it, and arms are going to increase that range of movement again, taking them up. So one arm up, one arm back. So still pushing that ball of the foot into the mat. Good, a few more times. That's it. Good, one more each side. And we're bringing that down. Okay, checking those feet are still nicely under hips. Hands up above the head. Just take it to one side, over to the other. That's it, good. One way and the other. Compare your sides. Do you lean further one way than the other? So you're more flexible down one side. If there's a noticeable difference, something to work on. We'll try and get ourselves balanced out as we can. That's it. A few more. Now we're going to take it round into that windmill. So let's take it round in front. Bringing that up. Round the other way, keeping that going. Just nice gentle sweep round in front. Soften the knees if you need to protect that back and hamstrings, so you can just soften as we go through. If you want a really good stretch, keeping those legs straighter. That's it. Keep that going, a few more times. Excellent. Hopefully you get a little bit lower down now than you were on your first one. Good. One more each way. That's it. Last one. And bring that down. Good. Just reset so we're standing nice and tall again, that tummy drawn in. We're going to sweep that leg through. So again, aiming to stand as tall and still as we can. That swinging leg's just there as a disruptor. Your work's actually about not falling over. If you do really struggle with your balance, feel free to use a bit of furniture or something, chair, whatever's to hand. That's it. Couple more. Good. Bringing that down. Reset yourself. Switch to the other side. Sweeping that leg through. Good again. Still standing as tall and still as we can. Arms wherever's best for you. Some people might need them for balance. Others will be hands on hips. Some people straight down the side. Whatever. Good, a couple more. And bringing that down. Reset, stay with the leg sweep. We're going to take it out to the side and across in front. So try not to lean too much. Then steady and controlled. Really good. A few more times. Excellent. Two more. Bring that down, reset, switch to the other side. So taking it out and across. Again, on all these movements, compare your sides. If you find it easier to balance on one leg than the other. So again, if you've got that noticeable difference, a little bit more practice on the weaker side. So your balance moves like this, stuff you can quite easily do. When you're brushing your teeth, try doing that on one leg. Or if you find these things really easy, try closing your eyes while you do them. That's it, good. Two more. And bringing that down. Okay, good. So this morning, little tweak with the exercise. We're going to do a lunge, but we're going to do it as a pattern of 4. So standing in the middle of your mat, right in the centre, we're going to start, we're going to take a step forwards for a forward lunge, then a step back, a step out to the side of the leg that you've been moving, into centre, out to the side with the leg that you weren't using, and then you'll repeat the pattern from that side. So we're ready? If you start with your right leg forwards, so we're going to step back, in, out to the side, in, now change. So out, forwards, back. That's it. So keeping that pattern going. So the lunge is just as deep as you feel comfortable with. That's it, good. So we're forwards, in, back, in, side, in, and side. Good. Keep that pattern going. Don't worry if you end up out of pattern and you're doing a slightly wrong order. Doesn't really matter. That's it. Good. Couple more times through. Well done. That's it, last one. And we're bringing that back in, good. So a little bit of mobility and some leg warm up there. So feet back, under the hips, standing tall. We're going to tuck hands high. We're going to squat, but we're going to sweep the arms. So we come through and up tall. So to begin with, just keeping those heels on the floor. Dropping that bum back as we squat down. And just lowering as far as you feel comfortable. So that's just if it's a little squat to there, or if we're right down, touching the floor. Try to keep looking forwards. So keeping that head up. Good, one more. Then we're going to add that calf raise as we come up. So this time we're going to sweep, we're going to stretch. Excellent. A few more times. That's a couple more. Last one. And we bring that down. Well done. Okay, standing towards the end of your mat. We're going to go into that roll down. So feet towards the end, feet under those hips, hands above the head. Bring ourselves down, tucking that chin, rolling the shoulders. Unroll, stack those vertebrae as we come up, reaching high. Softening the knees if we need to. We need to protect that back or anything. If you're trying to keep them straight to go for a long, good stretch, that's absolutely fine. So it's a nice, smooth, curling movement. Good, one more. So this time, hands down on the mat. We're going to walk it forwards. So we're coming down, hands down, walk out. Holding that plank for a few seconds. Take it back. Unrolling up. One more time. Walking out. We're going to hold. Good. Down onto those knees, sitting back on your heels, stretching through the back and shoulders. And relaxing there, well done. Okay, we're going to start down in that kneeling box position. What we're going to begin with is what we just call bone loading. So we're going to go into your kneeling box, and then I just want you to rock slightly forward so you feel all your weight pressing through your wrists. So it's only a real small movement, and this is about building strength and bone density into the wrists and hands and that area. So really important as we get a little bit older, helps protect us. So in that kneeling box position, hands under your shoulders, and then just rock your weight forwards onto your hands and wrists. So just hold that for a few seconds, and then just sit back, take the pressure off the hands, give a little rotate if you need. So we'll just do that a couple more times. So hands back down, rocking that weight forwards, onto the base of those hands, through the wrists. Just really good for helping to keep those wrists and hands strong. That's it, good. Just rock that back, take that pressure off the hands. One more time. Those hands back down. Take that weight through the shoulders, pressing down through the wrists. seconds. And then release that there, well done. Okay, we're going to stay in that kneeling box. We're going to go straight into your Superman movement. So basic one to begin with, and then we'll extend it for the second round. So when we're ready, hands back down on your mat, in that kneeling box, basic Superman, nice and long and straight, bring it in. Keeping that back level, those shoulders flat. Try not to twist as we extend. So to get that long line, you'll need to feel like your arms higher than you think and your leg a little lower than you think, and that should get you long and straight. Quite often what you think when your leg's straight out, it's actually pointing up in the air. And if your shoulders are as tight as mine are, you think you've got your arms straight, it's pointing down to the ground. That's it, keeping that going. That's good. A few more times. Excellent. So 2 more. 1 more. And bring that in. Release the hands for a few seconds if you want. So we're going to go back to that exercise, but we're going to add the elbow to knee underneath in between. So we extend, in together, extend, and down. In position to start. Off we go. We extend, bring it together, extend, and change. That back stays level all the time. That's it, really good. Keeping those moving now. Few more. Nice, steady movement. Not too fast. Concentrate on keeping that back level. Good. 1 more each side. And down. Excellent. Release your hands if you need. So 1 more exercise in that position. So we're going to thread the needle. So starting that box, we reach under. Supporting arm bends. We come back up. We reach around. Eyes follow your hand all the time. So when we're ready, in position. Now let's take that under. Bringing that up, looking at that hand. Bring it through. That's good, a few more. That's good, 1 more time. And bringing that down, we're going to switch to the other side. So same exercise, just swapping arms. So back in position in that kneeling box. Let's bring that under and up. Again, compare the two sides. What's your flexibility like on this side compared to the first one? Are you now pointing at the wall instead of the ceiling? That's it. Good. A few more. That's it. Two more. One more. And bringing that down. Well done. Okay, we're going to go face down onto the mat now. Arms forwards in that V position. So we can do that VW movement. So from the V, we raise, squeeze the shoulder blades together and the elbows back, extend, down. We're going to go straight into adding the feet in. So one arm movement, then raise the legs, 8 taps of those heels together. Back down, one arm movement. Okay, down in position. So we lay that down, arms in that V. Ready. Let's raise, squeeze it back, extend, down, legs, squeezing those heels together. And down, up, squeeze, forwards and down, legs. Good, keeping that going. Good, a few more. That's it, up, squeeze, forwards and down. One more of each. That's it, up, bring those elbows back, squeeze. Forwards and lower, last set of legs. And relax those legs there. Well done. Okay, going to go over onto our sides now. So we're going to take it over, laying, extended out, arm under head, hand in front for balance, legs long and straight in line. That's it. Some people find it more comfortable to have a little towel or a jumper or something between their arm and the head, or a yoga block. If you've got one, pull long straight line, hand in front. We're going to start with a single leg lift, but then we're going to change it up and add some circles. So raise those feet off the ground if you can. Waist drawn away from the mat. Just raise that top leg. Those toes pointing forwards rather than up. Hips stacked one on top of the other. So we try not to roll back onto our bum. That's it, nice and steady. So a second or so to lift. Same to come down. Really nice and long, straight body line. Steady, controlled movement. Good, couple more. And we're going to rest that down a few seconds. So this time, we're going to lift. We're going to draw 4 little circles forwards, 4 little circles back, bring it down. Okay, so in position, we're going to lift, and 1, 2, 3, 4, backwards, 2, 3, 4. Good, keep that pattern going. Up, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and backwards, 2, 3, 4. Good, keep that going. Good, one more time. And bringing that down. Good, roll yourself around. So we'll do the same exercise on the other side. So get yourself in position, nice and long. As soon as we set, leg off the ground, off we go. So single leg lift to begin with. That's it. Keep that nice and steady. Remember, a second or so each way. Good, a few more. Good, one more. And rest it down a few seconds. So this time we add in those circles. So it's that lift, 4 forwards, 4 back, and down. Are we ready? Let's go. 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4, and down. That's it, keep that pattern going. So again, comparing the two sides, which do you find easiest? This leg or the previous one? Which direction's easier, forwards or back? Make a note. Think for the future about working on those weaknesses. That's it, good. 2 more. One more. And resting that down, well done. Okay, spin yourself back round onto the other side, bending those knees up in front, arms at 90 degrees to the body. We're just going to open that door, get that really nice open up of the shoulder, eyes follow your hand, reaching back, bringing it back over. That's it. Good, couple more. And then we're just going to change it up a little. So one more. And bring hands together. So this time, instead of that hand going over the top, we're going to draw around the head, so around the back, and then bring it back. So we're going to draw around and bring it back. So we're rotating that shoulder out. Really, really nice stretch and open out of your shoulder. So again, eyes follow the hand where they can. As we roll slightly over with that hand going round the back. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. And bring that round together. Let's change sides. So flip yourselves over. Bring those hands out. 90 degrees to the body. So we'll start with lifting over the top. Opening that door. Bring it together. And back. That's it. Good, 1 more. Bring that together. So this time, remember, we're drawing it round the head. So go around. Head still follows that hand if you can. We open it up. Sweeping around. Lovely stretch out. Loosener for the shoulder. I'm sure like most of us, if you're like me, you've got quite tight back and shoulder now from all that time on rubbish desks at home and laptops. That's it, bringing it round. Not moving half as much as we should or we used to. That's it, 2 more. Take that around and back 1 more time. And bring that round. Good. So bring yourself sitting up. So we're going to go onto our backs. So I want you to lay back with your knees bent, feet in. Hands are going to point up to the ceiling. We're going to start with a leg slide. So that's just one leg, slides forwards, comes back in. Foot either skims along the ground or hovers just a fraction off the ground. So we're not lifting it high into the air. So it's one leg, then the other. So just letting that leg extend out, bringing it back in. So breathe in as we extend, breathe out as you come back. In and breathe out. Good. So once we've got that pattern with the legs, let's add the arms. We're going to do a double arm drop. So as the leg extends, both arms back. That's it. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, keeping that going now. A few more times. We're going to change it up, turn it into a toe tap. So 1 more. Bringing it in. Bring those feet up to tabletop. Hands stay pointing to the ceiling. This time we're going to pivot from the hip, keeping that bend in the knee. Just tap down, then the other one. Okay, arms, we're going to change up to a single arm, which is the opposite arm to the leg. So left leg, right leg, left arm. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Trying to keep that back nice and flat against the floor. The real temptation to let your back arch in this position. So just try and stop those hips dropping forwards. Keeping that core engaged. That's it. A few more times. Good. One more each leg. And bringing that down. Give those knees a little hug if you need a little stretch at all. So, you're going to stay with that same start position for the legs for the next exercise, but hands we're dropping to that pec deck. So bringing the feet up, hands in that pec deck, we're going to drop out to the side. So one knee comes out, the other stays straight, bring it up. Opposite knee drops down. That's it. So this time, slight change this week, we're going to do a double arm movement. So as one leg goes out, both arms go out. So a bit of thinking for you. We've got to keep one leg still while everything else moves. I didn't realise it was a brain exercise this time on a Wednesday morning. That's it. Really good. A few more. Good, one more each side. Last one. Bring that in. Good, a little stretch if we need. Hands down at your side. We're going to bring those knees up into tabletop still. If you do find it pulling, you can rest the feet on the ground. That's absolutely fine. We're just going to do that double knee drop. When the shoulder lifts, that's when we come back up and over the other way. That's it, good. Letting those knees gently rock from one side to the other, keeping it controlled, using those core muscles to bring those legs up and over and control down the other side. Nice and steady. Good, one more each way. And bringing those feet down. Excellent. Bring yourself up to sitting. That's it. So sitting up nice and tall, knees bent. So just got one really last exercise. So we're taking those hands forwards. We're just going to roll that back just as far as feel comfortable. Back up. That's it, really good. Curling that back as we go back. Sitting up straight. So we don't need to go past vertical, we're not really going forwards. Just taking it back up and straight. Really focus on your technique. Keep it really steady. Concentrate on getting that curl in the back and then tucking in, rolling up. That's it. Excellent. A few more. This is our last exercise. Good. Two more. Last one. And bringing that up. Well done. Okay, so we're just sitting on your mat now. I want you to extend your legs forwards. You're going to take hands up above your head and then reach for those toes. If you can get hold of the toes, fantastic. If not, grab your ankles and we're going to hold. And slowly release, sit back up. Bring one leg across the other, foot about in line with the knee, turn into the side of the bent leg. Good, change over. That foot crosses over, bow where the knee is and turn. Excellent, feet together. Bring those feet in, let your knees drop out. Elbows into knees if you want to take the stretch a little further down. That's it. Gently pressing down, not just letting those knees fall out. Bring that back up. Just let your legs sit nice and relaxed, nice and natural, whatever's comfortable for you. Going to reach up above the head. Reaching high and lean it one way, so get a stretch down your side. Take it the other. Good, hands out in front. Slight bend in the elbows, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Head down. Chin to chest, give yourself that double chin. And then relax, hands in the small of the back, chest forward, shoulder blades together. Excellent, good, relax there. Slowly back up to your feet. So just gradually standing up, don't jump up too quickly. We'll take one foot back, back leg straight, front knee bends. That's it, good, changing over. Okay, bring that foot back in. So standing tall, picking one foot up. And change. That's good, feet wide. And we're going to sweep that through, bringing it up above the head. One last time, this takes us to the toes, and up we go. Reach for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Well done, thank you.